Hello and welcome back to the mats. I'm Tati and today I'll be guiding you through a energizing but short yoga flow sequence. This is probably best to do first thing in the morning if you're a little bit tight on time but you also still want to get in some movement and relaxation. So without further ado, let's get started facing the front of our mat in a standing position. Big toes are touching, heels are slightly apart as you roll your shoulders up and away, finding into mountain pose, rooting through your toes and taking a few rounds of deep belly breathing. Inhale, reaching the arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold, keeping a deep bend in the knee. This is probably the first forward fold of the day. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips on the mat. And exhale, step back into high plank position, breathing in. Knees, chest and chin come down to the mat. Inhale, sliding your forearms forward into Sphinx pose, so pressing the pelvis and the thighs into mat as you peel your shoulders open. Breathing in. And exhale, release, hands come underneath the shoulders as you briefly press yourself back into child's pose for one breath. Exhale, round and ripple forward, coming back into baby cobra pose. And exhale, press yourself back into child's pose. So we're going to just alternate with a breath. Inhale, ripple forward into baby cobra. And exhale, rounding yourself back into child's pose. Two more. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale, child's pose. Taking a deep breath in. And exhale, side out. Inhale, rounding forward into all fours, tabletop position, and then just rolling the hips in big circles in one direction, really feeling into your spine and your vertebra. And exhale, switching the directions of the circles. And from here, tucking your toes, lifting your hips up and back. Downward facing dog, pedaling out your legs, shaking your head yes, no, and then finding into a still downward facing dog. Inhale, maybe walking the feet a little closer to your body, and then try grasping your right ankle or your right calf with your left foot hand as you gaze underneath your armpit. Finding into a twisted down dog. Exhale, release back through center and switching side. Right hand floats back, finding either your left calf or ankle, gazing underneath the left armpit. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward into high plank position. Nice strong core. Exhale, keeping the elbows tucked low down through chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, pressing into the palms as you open your chest. Exhale, tuck the toes, rolling back into downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Step forward between the hands. Inhale, high lunge, breathing in. Exhale, twisting open, right arm floats back, left arm floats forward. Gazing either to the side of the mat or, if you can, look over your right fingertips. Breathing in. Exhale, right arm floats down to the back leg, left arm reaches up and over into a revolved, into a reverse twisted high lunge. Breathing in. Exhale, float the palms down, frame the front foot, step back into high plank and flowing through a chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog this time. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises, three-legged dog. Step it forward between the hands. Inhale, raising up into high lunge. Inhale, right arm comes forward, left hand floats behind into high lunge twist, gazing to the left side or over the back, left fingertips, breathing in. Exhale, reverse, left hand comes down to the back leg, right arm reaches up and back. Reverse high lunge twist. Inhale, release, framing the front foot. Step back into plank and flowing through vinyasa. And we all meet back in downward facing dog. Taking 2 rounds of breath here. Inhale, walk, step, or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rounding yourself up, reaching the arms up and overhead. Exhale, palms to touch. And from here, we're going to practice a few balancing poses. So bringing the weight onto your left foot, right foot comes to the ankle, calf, or up to the inside of the left thigh. Resting your hands on your hips or bringing them into prayer. Rooting through that left standing foot and try find something that's not moving just a few centimeters in front of you. Just to help with the balance. Inhale, drawing your right knee into your chest, interlace your fingers around the right knee, breathing in. And exhale, release the hands as you slowly tip yourself forward, slight bend in the left standing knee as your right leg reaches back into flying warrior or warrior 3, breathing in. Hands can either rest on the hips or come into prayer. And exhale, left fingertips on the mat, right arm reaches up, finding into half moon pose. Inhale, right foot steps all the way to the back of the mat as you reach your arms up into high lunge, breathing in. And exhale, cartwheel the arms down, step back, high plank and flowing through chaturanga. Inhale, back bend of choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, walk, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, round your spine as the arm reach up and overhead. Exhale, palms to touch, coming back through mountain pose. And switching over to the other side, so finding balance on your right foot. Left foot comes to the ankle, calf, or up to the inside of the right thigh. Hands resting on your hips or in prayer. As you take a few rounds here in tree pose, Vrikshasana. Nice steady foundation, rooting through all 5 toes. Don't worry if you wobble out, you can come straight back in. And then inhale, bring that left knee in towards the chest, so interlacing your fingers around the knee as you draw your left knee in. Nice tall spine, breathing in. And exhale, release the clasp as you tip your body forward, bending into your standing leg, reaching the left toes back, hands on the hips or in prayer, finding into warrior 3. Exhale, release your hand down to a block or the mat as you reach your left fingertips up into half moon pose. Inhale, step the left foot all the way to the back as the arms reach up into high lunge, breathing in. And exhale, frame the front foot, step back, flowing through a vinyasa. Once we're in downward dog, just taking a few rounds of breath, maybe pedaling out the feet. And exhale, drop to the knees, walking your hands a few inches forward, melting the upper body down into puppy pose. Exhale, release your hips back, swinging the legs around to come down to lie on your back. So maybe shifting yourself a little forward, bringing your feet mat width distance apart so you can just about touch the backs of your heels with your fingertips, pressing into your forearms as you inhale, lifting your hips up off the mat into bridge pose. Lifting them as high as you can while keeping the knees pointing straight ahead. Imagine you're squeezing a beach ball between your knees. And exhale, release the spine back down to the mat, hugging the knees into the chest, gently rocking from side to side. And then release the feet to the mat, bringing the bottoms of the feet to touch. Knees fall to either side, arms resting on either side of your body with the palms facing up, or you can place the hands on the belly, resting in reclined butterfly pose. And inhale gently, using your hands to guide your knees back through center, rolling over one side and slowly finding up into a comfortable seated position, keeping your eyes closed. Rolling your shoulders a few times in one direction and then into the other direction. Releasing into stillness. Just resting your hands on your knees as you observe the quality of your thoughts, the sensations in your body, your breath. And inhale, reaching your arms up and overhead, palms to touch, gathering fresh energy as you draw the prayer back to your heart space, lowering the gaze in gratitude. Namaste. Thank you so very much for practicing with me today. I really hope that you enjoyed today's energizing but short yoga sequence. If you did, let me know in the comments. It's great to hear how the class went for you. And of course, it really always helps support my channel if you can give the video a thumbs up. I'm also not yet monetized, so if you'd like to help support my work, you can follow this little QR code and leave a donation. No matter how big or small, it's all really appreciated. I've also linked some other classes that you can practice with me. I've changed my upload schedule to Saturday mornings now, so it used to be Sunday mornings, but you can now practice on a Saturday morning with me with a new class out. Otherwise, I really look forward to seeing you on the mat again real soon. All my love.